Emmerdale fans believe they've uncovered John Sugden's arrest after a Nate Robinson funeral bombshell. The Dales have been rife with drama recently, following the discovery of a body in the lake, later identified as Nate. Viewers will recall that villain John was responsible for Nate's death, which occurred shortly after last year's barn fire. In a flashback scene, John was shown administering an unknown substance to Nate under the guise of saving him. Unfortunately, Nate had a severe reaction to the drug and tragically passed away. John then covertly transported Nate's body to a bridge and dumped it into the lake, the same location of the infamous limo crash in February, reports Belfast Live. Upon finding Nate's body, the police quickly zeroed in on two suspects. Kane Dingle was initially under suspicion due to a row with his son on his last day in the village. However, the focus has now shifted to Nate's wife, Tracy, after John cunningly planted Nate's mobile in her daughter Frankie's playhouse. The situation escalated when Tracy was arrested on suspicion of murder, after her sister, Vanessa Woodfield, was unable to provide an alibi for her on the night of Nate's demise. Last month, Kane quizzed Tracy about the funeral plans for Nate, but she admitted that her budget only stretched to a bog-standard cremation. Convinced that Kane was responsible for her husband's death, Tracy also declared that her father-in-law was not welcome at the farewell. Belle Dingle later attempted to persuade Tracy to allow Kane to bid farewell to his son, but her persistence resulted in Tracy barring the entire Dingle clan from attending. In forthcoming episodes, Kane is seething with rage upon discovering that Tracy is set to receive Nate's life insurance payout. Suspecting her of having a motive for murder, Kane resolves to attend the funeral regardless of her wishes. Tracy becomes extremely anxious when she spots the Dingle family and D.S. Walsh arriving at the church. Her nerves are so frayed that she finds herself unable to deliver the eulogy, leading to John stepping in to take her place. Ahead of the funeral scenes airing next week, several Emmerdale fans believe that John could spark suspicion during the eulogy. "I have a feeling the police will find John's DNA on the rope he bound Nate with. It was a military-style rope, so his finger DNA would be on that, and that's how they find who killed him. At some point it will get found out," one person wrote on Reddit. Another added, "Maybe the police already know it's him and will arrest him during the eulogy next week." A third said, "John getting unveiled as the killer during the funeral would be something else. He has to get found out soon." However, another viewer wasn't as convinced, writing, "I think Nate was in the water too long, that there won't be any evidence left to point to John. They're going to drag it out for as long as possible."